Democratic Senator Bob Menendez of New Jersey is under federal investigation for his business dealings with two Florida businessmen who are fugitives from Ecuador. This story, reported by WNBC in New York, detailed the Justice Department's investigation of the senator's ties to brothers William and Roberto Isaias, who were wanted in Ecuador. They ran Ecuador's largest bank and were convicted of embezzling more than $660 million during Ecuador's banking crisis in 1999. The brothers now live in Coral Gables in Florida. Jen, at issue here is whether or not Senator Menendez helped the Isaias brothers stay in the United States. What more do we know about this?
Well, he's saying that he has helped many people, including them, people like them, to stay in the United States who have been politically persecuted in their home countries. So he's making a broad case here that I've helped many people who need help from, getting out of countries where there's real problems. But the issue here is whether or not he did that in exchange for a significant chunk of money for his re-election campaign. And he's saying that, I may have helped these people, I help a lot of people, and he's not saying anything about, I knew that they were giving me money. So that's still this is a pretty new development. This just broke yesterday.
Yeah.
So it remains to be seen if you can connect those two things together.
Let's take a look at his words when his office responded to one of our reporters here at HuffPost, Sabrina Siddiqui. And it said, a year after a false smear campaign was launched against Senator Menendez, once again we see anonymous sources making outlandish allegations. In this particular case, Senator Menendez believed the Isaias family had been politically persecuted in Ecuador, including through the confiscation of media outlets they owned, which were critical of the government. We were not aware of any inquiry into the senator's actions on this matter. I think, Jen, they're alluding there to that scandal that turned out to be bogus, where he was accused of having sex with underage prostitutes in Puerto Rico or something, and it was just a total smear campaign. This is why you shouldn't do fake scandals, because then when one comes along that may actually be real, it feels like you've been crying wolf.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I mean, I remember when that scandal was out there and it was totally disproven. This does ring of something similar, but it's too early to tell because, I mean, if there is a federal, there is a federal investigation going on right now.
Okay.
So that says something is going on, but again, it will come down to whether or not he knowingly helped these two guys who are, these guys from Ecuador, if he knowingly helped them in exchange for money for his campaign. That they've got to connect those two things.
Right.
Because otherwise, it seems like he could easily make the case that he helps many people who are being politically persecuted in their home country.
How could I possibly know if they're criminals or not criminals, if they're paying me money or not paying me money? Hey, I help everybody.